this is the last show. We've got 2 more to go, Thursday and Friday. And we'll see what happened when we sent Sean Lynch to a haunted house. All that and loads of love. So we hope you can join us from 9. See you tomorrow.
And Sean Lynch spent a night in Australia's most haunted house. I'm not sure whether he coped to that well. Not a lot of sleep.
That would be very, very scary.
Sean Lynch experiences the creaky floors and weird noises of Australia's most haunted house.
Well, if you're afraid of things that go bump in the night, then the thought of spending the evening in a haunted house would terrify you. Well, the new Aussie film Muir House is based on actual happenings at the spooky Monte Cristo Homestead in New South Wales. So inspired by the movie, we sent intrepid reporter Sean Lynch there to find out what goes on when the lights go out.
We get people that just come in the front door and lose it and say, I can't stay here, I've got to go out.
We were just here for about a minute and an incident happened.
We have people come in here get severe headaches. As soon as they get in here, can't stay in the house.
I'm not hesitant to be here, but I'm not staying with you guys tonight in the house. No.
I'm here at the Monte Cristo Homestead, said to be one of the most haunted houses in all of Australia. There's ghost hauntings, there's even been possessions here, and guess what? Someone died right there on the front step. Kind of creepy. Guess what? Slightly shitting myself. The homestead provides the unsettling backdrop for the horror flick Muir House. And the director Tan Rahim, along with lead actor Ian P.F. McDonald, have been more than a little unnerved by the strange goings-on.
I spent 4 days, or for correction, 4 nights in the house. The thing is, frequently, just as you're dozing off, you'll get woken up, sheets being pulled, pressure on your chest, shaken, pushing through the beds, all sorts of things.
The first night of shooting, we were wrapping up, and I was upstairs turning all the lights off, and I actually saw the ghost of Mr. Crawley standing in the doorway looking at me. And I ran as fast as I could. I ran down the stairs, I turned off all the lights, and I didn't tell any of the crew until we finished shooting.
That is quality direction.
I had a film to make.
Reg Ryan, who has lovingly restored the property, has lived in the home since the 1960s, and he says that the original owners, Mr. and Mrs. Crawley, have definitely made their presence felt.
The first thing was coming home and see light streaming from every door and window of the house. That was on about the 3rd night we were here, and if anyone can explain that one to me, they're better than I am, because the house had never had electricity on it. We owned 1 kerosene light and it wasn't even lit.
Brisbane psychic Juliana senses many entities in the house, including a little boy.
He's actually been with me for a few days prior to us coming here, but he keeps saying to me that he's Lad Morris.
Well, there was a family by the name of Morris work here. Mother and father worked, and the son, and he would have been Lad Morris.
And he's very, very specific here about that he was sleeping on a straw mattress, that was actually set on fire.
And he didn't get up for work one morning, and he said he was too sick. The boss thought he was acting, set fire to the straw mattress, and the boy was burnt to death.
Yeah. Mrs. Crawley is literally standing right here. She actually thinks you're a joker. She's a very snappy woman.
Oh, sorry,
she's very snappy, so you'd want to stand up straight.
Okay.
And what's your tone? She's quite particular about the way you address.
Now, admittedly, going in, I was a bit of a skeptic, but after spending the night at the creepy Monte Cristo Homestead, I'm a believer.
It's just after 2:30 anyhow. I probably shouldn't be heading down to the cellar. It's a bit scary. If you listen closely, you can hear the ghost of the circle.
And Sean's come out from under the blankets to join us now. Please welcome Sean.
The great thing about the circle is it's the only job where you can be told, hey Sean, you don't have a job anymore, but you still have to sleep in a haunted house tonight. So
What was it like?
Oh man, it was like, I'm not joking. I did not sleep that night. We had to sleep, and I stayed up the whole night because we had a flight in the morning, and I refused to go to bed. And it was justified because I found out that the room that I was staying in, people that stay there, it's well known for people waking up and hearing kids laughing, jumping on the bed and feeling pressure on your chest. And also we went for a walk around 3 a.m. I had the light on in my room, which you can see from the room, and 3 of the 6 people with saw a man in a black suit walk by my window, and so I was pretty justified not staying there. It was truly the most creepy thing. And if you've ever had a 200-year-old ghost tell you, "Hey, Sean, just step up, you know, stand up straight," you'll listen to it. It is creepy.
You feel it feels like that you're still shaking. You're still shaking as we speak.
I haven't slept.
Really? This just to give our viewers some background. You filmed this story just earlier this week.
We filmed it on Monday night, and it was out in Junee, and it was like -4 degrees. We stayed up at night. It was about 3:30 in the morning, and we were in the barn where the boy was burnt, and we were just sort of having a joke, and the lights started just gradually getting brighter and brighter and brighter. So there was me and 2 other guys, and we'd had a couple of drinks, but we were just like brighter and brighter, and they just went soft. And then the fire stoker fell to the ground.
Whoa.
And all of us just stood there, we just went, "Do you guys see that?" And they go, "Yeah." And we go, "Okay, anyway." It's the only thing you can do.
You're still rattled from it.
I really am. Like, you can still do tours there, but even the sound guy whispered in his ear saying, "We don't want tours here anymore."
Shut up!
You see, these are the tours here, and we also went back in the same room, and later on he heard, "Turn around," and he looked around. There was no one there. It was just a wall and a picture of like us people getting slaughtered. It was nuts.
So the last story before we go is that you were saying, so the guy that owns the house, who must love ghosts and all crazy things.
He's not worried by it at all, but his wife refuses to stay there when he's not there anymore because apparently, allegedly, she woke up and was being dragged off the bed one night. So now she refuses. The guys that filmed the film, he was away, so they wouldn't let her.
She was being dragged off the bed?
Yeah, you know, like a normal hotel.
Hey, Sean, before we go, you're awesome. We're going to miss you.
Can I just quickly say that I'm allowed to be a bit of a fool, and I've been a dick for the last 2.5 years, but the producers and the field presenters that helped put all these things together, they do the hard work. Becky and Chaz and Sam and Courtney and all the crew. Like, you guys are like the cool cousins I get to visit every couple of months, but those guys have been my brothers and sisters for the last 2.5 years. So give those guys a round of applause. You guys are all right too. So, whatever.
Thank you for giving so much to the Circle. It's
yeah,
been awesome.
I appreciate it.
Great to have you here. Would you please thank Circle exorcist Sean Lynch? I hope you finally get some sleep tonight, Sean. I'm a bit freaked out now. And for more information on the Muir House, the film, the Monte Cristo Homestead, or Psychic Juliana, please log on to our website. News is next, and we'll see you after this.